All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to our elder apostle, a great millstone that threw a wheel, and salutations and blessings to Akim that pushing his word with truth and sincerity. All right, today we want to just get into a quick lesson on reincarnation, man, how reincarnation is in the Holy Bible, okay? Because your pastor does not teach this, man, all right? Which is in the Holy Bible. Yes,
this is 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 56. For while we lived and committed iniquity, we consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death.
Right. So these people basically they live and commit sin, and they be like, oh, well, we just gonna perish, and it's gonna be nothing. That's Wisdom of Solomon, the 4th chapter. But basically, man, everything that you do in a life, and you think you got you got off with it, man. No, you don't. You're gonna pay for it after death, right?
That's why the scriptures say that the Lord required that which is past.
I'm gonna grab it.
Because everything that you do, it says you reap what you sow, man. So you do wickedly in this life, you die, and then your spirit goes back to the Most High who gave it to you, and He give you a sentence, a judgment, and you come down on earth to play that judgment, and that's reincarnation, man. And it's that simple. So that's how you suffer for it after death, because according to Job 3, all spirits go to the same place. Wicked spirits and righteous spirits, man. That proves that it's not no physical spiritual place where souls burn forever inside the earth, man. But you can grab that 2nd Ezra 14 and 35, I believe. Bible job.
What you want to say, Ezra?
14 and 35.
Come. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14 and verse 35. It says, for after death shall the judgment come, and we shall live again, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared.
Right, so after death, you live again, meaning you come back to the earth after you get your judgment, your sentence, man. And that's where judgment gets played out. And Yahweh Shai, when he returned back to the earth after, dying and being raised back up, he came back in a fleshly body, right? And then all the apostles, they was like, oh, man, he's a spirit. He was like, no, touch me, because I have flesh. Meaning, he said, touch me, I got flesh. He had skin and bones, right? But he said, I'm not as the spirits which don't have these things. Basically saying that spirits don't have physical shells that are subjected to judgments. Meaning, a spirit can't be poked, a spirit can't be broken. A spirit body can't be broken in half. And the Apostle Paul also speaks upon that in Corinthians, I believe. He says the glory is you have a glory, the earthly body, the terrestrial body.
Celestial body.
Right, it's two different glories. What you can do in a terrestrial body, the terrain, you can't do in a celestial body. Right, so you can't enjoy the pleasures of the terrestrial body and the celestial body. And basically, you're not subjected to pain and hurt in a celestial body. So how do you pay for your sins after death? You get reincarnated back into the earth.
I got a precept.
Okay.
This Daniel chapter 12 verse 13. But go thou thy way to the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. At the end of the days.
Daniel was righteous, right? And it was in his lot to be a prophet. So at the end of his days, he would still have to be prophesying again, just like it was told to John the Revelator. What did it say that Daniel said? Go and sleep. No, you go, you die, you go back to the Father, you go into that rest, and then He reincarnates you every 3 to 4 generations.
Right. Which proves that the prophets are back today, man. Because the scriptures say there is nothing more under the sun. So, like it says in Revelation, let the unjust be unjust still, let the holy be holy still.
What's that scripture?
1:7. That's Revelation 22.
Right, you say Revelation who?
22 and 15.
Let the unjust be unjust still,
or like
let the holy be holy still.
All right, I'm Revelation. This is Revelation 22 and verse 15. It says Revelation 22. Revelation 22 and 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still. Right. So, hey man, everybody that's whatever they was inside their past life, whatever Yahweh Shema Shai created them to be, that's what they're gonna be, man. All right, forever.
Can you grab Ecclesiastes 1:7, I believe?
Ecclesiastes 1:7. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 7. All the rivers run into the sea, yet
jump down
to verse 8, verse 9. And it says Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, the thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done, that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
Exactly, man. What's under the sun? Everything's under the sun, including humans, man. And you know that proves that everybody has been here before. Can you keep reading about
and it says, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new?
So it questions itself right again. Is it anything? No, it's not no new people upon the earth.
I got a precept here, bro. Fresh. You got more to that?
Yes, a little bit more. And it says it have been already of old time, which was before us.
Everybody has been here before, you know. Everybody has had a past life. It's some more.
Oh, some more?
Nah, you can go ahead.
All right.
Can I got this?
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Right. It said, moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. Earth is where you get that judgment, where you live out your judgment. You know, it said it's righteousness and wickedness. So you come down here, you got a wicked. If you was wicked in your past life, you get a bad judgment. You might be born blind. You might be born without certain organs or certain limbs. That's because it's all based off what you did in your previous life.
I got something.
That backs up with that precept that you maybe bring out earlier. That after death, then the judgment. Because that judgment is under that place which is under the sun.
Hey, look. This is Hebrews chapter 9 and verse 27. And as it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this the judgment.
Right.
So hey, you know what? Once you die, then your judgment comes, man. All right, whatever the Lord wants to put upon you, man. Whether you come back with disability, all right, whether you come back as a prophet, all right, whatever it may be, man. All right, hey, that's the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's the spirit, because we all died before, you know, but we just don't remember. Like the scriptures say, there's no remembrance of former things. So right now we plan out our judgment, and we praying and hoping that our judgment is have salvation and mercy, you know, in the eyes of Yahweh Shai. You know.
Hey man, this is the place where all judgment plays out, man. Earth, the place under the sun,
which proves reincarnation, man. That's why certain people have deja vu, or like I've seen this before, or I've been here. You know.
I got something for you. This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. So even the men who pierce Yahweh Shai, man, all right, are gonna see him. Hey man, ain't no 2,000-year-old Romans running around this earth, man. All right, hey man, those men died and they came back. All right, and they here roaming this earth right now, man. We in the last days. All right, man. These dudes are around. The Lord is waiting to put them freaks to death, man. You know.
That's why we've been coming back, man. Because you know, Lord willing that we part of the number, man. We've been coming back through reincarnation to receive this salvation, man, immortality, man. You know, to be changed from this flesh. You know. That's why we back now, man. Like the scripture said, man. The prophets have prophesied against kingdoms of old, man, of evil, man. You know. But I'm butchering it, but you know, they back today, man.
I I guess. This is Psalms 104 and 29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to their dust.
So the Lord, when He appoints it, is a time and place for everything. When the Lord ordains for you to leave the earth, you die and go back to the earth.
It says, thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou rewardest the face of the earth. The glory of Yahweh shall endure forever. Yahweh.
It's like can you read 30 again?
30 Psalms 104 and verse 30. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, and they are created, and thou rewardest the face of the earth.
Right, but yeah, the point was basically, man, you go back to the earth, you die and you go back to the earth as you came, man, and you come back, man.
That's what that word Adam made, from the ground. I got a precept for you.
No, it's like it. This is read 30 and that's renewals.
Oh, okay,
That's the point, right? That was the point.
This is Psalms 104 and verse 30. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth.
Right, so your spirit, you die, you go back to the Father, He sends you back, and He renewed the face of the earth. So everybody you see here is just recycled souls, man. You know? It's that simple, really. Y'all got some?
Let me see. You got some?
No, I'm gonna grab some.
Alright, let me see some.
Right, 16.
Damn, what was I holding? Let me see. Say if a man dies, shall live wait till my shame is come. Okay, this is Job 14 and 40. If a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait till my change come.
Right.
All right. Oh, you got it.
Oh well, yeah. He said, if a man dies, shall live again. Yes, you will live again. He said he'll wait till his change come, and that change is what the Apostle Paul was referring to in Corinthians again, when basically you made perfect, man. You put on that immortal skin, basically, man. You know. But Job died a long time ago, man. He said he's gonna wait for that, meaning he's gonna wait until it's that time, meaning he's back on the earth, and the Lord comes, man. Can you go to Job 19, I believe?
Come. Say 19 and what verse?
25. Try that. 25.
25. Job 19 and 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. So
Job knew that the Lord was gonna come and he's gonna stand. So this is going into the latter day, right?
And it says, and though after my flesh and after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see Yahweh.
So although he's in the flesh right now, when this was written, he said he's gonna die and worms are gonna basically break down his skin back into the dust. He said he's gonna see the Lord. Continue.
Whom I shall see for myself, and mine eyes shall behold, and not another. So he said in the flesh, although the flesh that he's in now is gonna be done away with, he's gonna see the Lord on the earth on the latter day. He's gonna see him for himself. Continue. Though my reins be consumed within me, but yet should say, why persecute we him, seeing the root of the matter is found in me. Right, but yeah, Job basically just said he's gonna be on the planet Earth when the Lord comes back. How can he be on the earth when the Lord comes back in a fleshly body? Because he got reincarnated. He's on the planet Earth, as a matter of fact,
That's right.
It's really that simple, but Christianity, they can't answer these questions. And all these different religions, they don't have the answer to these questions, man. It's a surplus of scriptures that we can pull up. Y'all got any more?
Which that proves a lot, man. That proves that everybody is back today, man. Even the prophets, man. The wicked for what the scripture said, that the Lord reserved the wicked for the
destruction.
Yep.
Right. You know,
So they
preserved. So what you mean? You know, I thought they go to heaven. I mean, I thought they go to hell and burn forever.
Con.
Nah, they don't do that. It's like it.
What you said? Turn.
The exit.
Oh, the exit.
Oh, kind.
Yeah. You got anything else?
No, that was it.
That was it.
Oh, no, wait. This Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it.
Con. So, hey, man, that spirit is going to turn back to Yahweh Shemiah Shai, man. All right? And Yahweh Shemiah Shai is going to judge that spirit. Previous scriptures that we have brought out to prove that, man. All right? The Lord is going to judge that spirit and then send it back into the earth however way he wants to send it back, wherever his judgment may be upon that soul.
You can have a righteous judgment, or you can have it's like you can be rewarded good. You know, he can send you back, you become rich, you live good, or he can send you back and you know you born without a head, or you born without a leg, or you born without a heart. You know, all depends on what you have done in your past life. You know?
Yeah, because like the scripture that we brought out, saying that that under the sun is the righteous and the ungodly, you know, because that basically goes into how the judgment that the Lord give you, man, whether it be righteous or whether it be evil, man. Because he say whatever you done in this body, you shall appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shemel Shai, what you done in this body. So that means the Lord could bring you back righteous, or he could bring you back wicked, man. You know.
Can you grab Job 4 and 7?
This is Job chapter 4 and verse 7. It said, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?
Right. Job said, who has ever passed basically being sinless, man? And it said it's a rhetorical question. Nobody, because in Romans it says all flesh have fallen short of the glory.
Of the Most High.
Right. Exactly. So let's apply it to now. Babies die. Why do people die? According to John, it's because of sin. Right? Sin is transgression of the law.
That's
you
right.
break the law, then you're gonna die. Right? Babies die. Why do babies die? A baby can't commit sin. But babies die, man. It's because that's the judgment that the Lord gave them. No,
that's right.
That proves that your parents' sins do not fall upon you, man.
Yeah. Up in the law it says if you basically despise the Most High, you know He's gonna repay it to your children to the third or fourth generation.
Right.
Roughly paraphrasing. But in Ezekiel the 18th chapter, I believe it basically says that you don't. The soul that sin is the soul that shall be punished.
That's right.
I got some. Let me see. Cause hey man, ain't nobody righteous on this earth, man. All right. This is Psalms 14. Hey, even Yahweh Shai himself said, "There's none righteous, but my Father in heaven." And Yahweh Shai never sinned, man.
When he came as himself.
Well, yeah. You know, as he came himself as Yahweh Shai in the flesh, he never sinned.
That's right.
All right. So how can this man say that there's none righteous? He never sinned, you know. But you niggas out there. All right, you would say that, oh well, she was righteous. This baby did no sin, you know. But this is Psalms 14, and I'll start at 1. It says, "The fool have said in his heart, there is no power. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. Yahweh looked down from heaven upon the children of men, to see if there were any that did understand and seek Yahweh. They are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy. There is none that do it good. No, not one. No, not one does good, man. All right, the flesh profited nothing, man. All right, but wickedness. Okay. So let me get Romans 3. And let me see, Salakia. Let me see how I want to start at. Because it basically quoted it.
Keep straight.
It said,
you're going to make a left on right.
Damn. Salakia, I come. Righteous. Damn, I know it's like Romans. Okay, here you go. This is Romans 3 and verse 10. It says, As it is written, there is none righteous, no, not one. There is none that understandeth. There is none that seeketh after Yahweh. They are all gone out of the way. They are altogether become unprofitable. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. All right, man. So, hey, whatever the judgment that Yahweh Shema Shai brings upon you in the reincarnation, man, all right, it was righteous. All the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai are righteous, man. All right, because, hey, there's no one that is righteous, man. All right? The only way we righteous is through Yahweh Shema Shai, man.
That's right. Just like I said in the Maccabees, man, we suffer these things for our own sins, man.
That's right.
So, and it say that we suffer less than our iniquity deserve, man. You know, so we all fucked up, man. We not perfect. That's the whole point of us going through what we going through, because we need Yahweh Shai, man. We can't do this by ourselves, man, like we did, man. It ain't gonna do nothing but give us death, man. You know, that's why the Lord gave up Yahweh Shai for that ultimate sacrifice, so that we could return back unto Him, man.
Man, because, hey, we filthy rags right now, man. All our sins is doing is building up, man.
Yeah. That's why the scriptures say sin less, man. You know, because we're not perfect, man. Of course we're gonna fuck up, you know, but it's all about you, you know, just fighting and doing and getting through that, man, and doing better, man. You know, but it's all about, look, everybody back today, man, which proves reincarnation, man.
That's right.
That's why everything that's going on, man. That's like the scripture say, there's nothing new under the sun. The Lord flooded the earth back then, and He gonna flood it this time by fire, man. You know, that's that judgment, man. And with that, man, that's why we say in wrath. That's why the scripture say in wrath, remember mercy, man. We pray and hope that the Lord had that mercy upon us, man. You know.
I got y'all got any more precepts? Nope. I'm gonna end it with this John 9. This is John 9:1. It says, and Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents? Was he that he was born blind? So, the disciples knew about reincarnation. They knew how judgment worked out back then, man. And they said, who sinned, right? They said, did he sin or his parents, right? No, but it said, Yahushua answered and said, neither have this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of the Most High should be made manifest in him. So in this particular case, he was born blind just so Yahushua can come and heal him, basically. And that's all. But it shows that the apostles knew that you come down and you get judged for your actions, basically, man. And that's
it was basically double fold.
Man, yeah, and it fell upon his parents as well, you know, because they would have to. Yeah, but you know, y'all got anything else?
Nope. Nah, that's it.
Yeah, with that, man, we hope this was edifying. We want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim pushing his word with true sincerity and maturity. Shalom, Barakathum, and Abab Abal.
Abab Abal.